All right, Jason, welcome to the garage. You know what we got going on here. I'll quick over the mower. So this thing has a bagger on the back. I just put it back on because I think leaves are going to be dropping here. They're already starting on some of my trees. So fuel tank's right here. I have it full of fuel. Here is a little lever. As you can see, if you need to refuel, you have to lift that up. And now it's back down, so you want to make sure it's down when you're mowing, like that. This here lever up top here, you can come out a little farther. This lever dumps the grass in the back, so you can just back it up to where you want to dump and pull this lever down, and it like lifts up the floor inside and dumps it out. To start the mower, you have to have the things sticking out like that. The drive things, they need to be out. Come on here. When those things are out, parking brake is over here on the left hand side. Back is on. That needs to be on to start it. You put it about half throttle, put the choke on, and you're good to go. So this is your throttle on the right. You have your throttle on the right, your parking brake on the left. Of course, pull up to start the mower and mow in the top, all the way in the top at 4.5 inches high. That's what I do mine at. If you're having any trouble with the battery, might need to be charged. So when you first get here, you might throw the charger on. The battery's down in here, and on this side of the seat, on the right side of the seat, is a little lever behind the seat. I've had a little issue with the battery. I don't know if the connections aren't very good or something, because every couple mowings I charge it. It will be parked right back in here, and right here I have a battery charger. So help yourself. You could, when you first get here, you could open it up, throw the charger on while you do the other things I'm going to tell you about. So the SUV will be parked right in here. The keys are going to be in it. It's push button start. So you can just pull the SUV out, and so you can back the mower out and then put everything back in when you're done. You have to be careful getting the mower in and out. It's a little tight. Over here, I have a cordless blower. This guy right here. Here's the battery charger. It's plugged in and charging right now. Here's our weed whacker. There's gas down here. There's string right here if you need more string. But what I normally do is blow everything off. I blow the sidewalks and the driveway, blow all the leaves off into the grass, and I like to clean up everything. So that way it looks like all the asphalt and everything is cleaned up. And then of course up here around the steps where our guests come in and out, and then through here on this patio walkway, blow this all off, and you can just blow everything out into the grass. Blow off the hot tub and the gravel area there, the walks leading to it, like basically all the hard surfaces that are not grass. Blow all the leaves into the grass. So when you blow all the leaves into the grass, then get the mower out and just mow everything. You can dump all the grass clippings and leaves and stuff. If you go around on this side, you can't really get the mower through here because of that. You have to go around the front of the house. But when you have a full bagger, come over here to the right side of the shed or the garage. So now there's the garage or the house. I'm coming around here to this side of the garage, and you just dump them back here for now. As back in as far as you can, and I clean them up once a year. So the sycamore and some of our trees are starting to drop leaves, as you can see. So that's why I have the bagger back on. So you're going to want to use the bagger. There's two areas where it's too steep to use the mower and you have to weed whack it. This is the one area. So you see I'm out here by President Avenue on this side, to the side of the house. Right here, you'll see it's really steep. You can see the angle there, like right up through here. Don't mow that. Just run the mower on the top and down here on the bottom, and leave this strip right through here for the weed whacker. because it's just too steep and it's hard, and the mower will slide off, and it's really hard on the grass. The grass is really fragile here, and I'm slowly bringing it back. So just, yeah, don't mow on that steep bank, and just weed whack it really nice. And when you weed whack, just make it look the same height as the mower, so that way it looks really nice. Excuse me. This area up here is a little tricky. With the bagger on, you have to be coming towards me right now. So you'd have to be coming west because of this sign right here. Right here between that sign, the sign post right here, and the edge of the asphalt there, you have to be going this direction because it's just too narrow. Then over here, this is the other spot that you have to weed whack. On either side of the walks here on the front, it's just too steep to get all the way down in there. So just weed whack in there, make it look good. You can just mow going straight back and forth, you know, mowing towards the house or across. I try to switch it up every other mow. So the mowing I just did, I went long ways. As you can see, I was going this way. The next mowing you could go back and forth this way, and then the next mowing you could go the other way. I did pull the weeds. That's a little bit what we got going on. So hopefully you won't have too many leaves to pull. And then weed whack everything that you can't get. Here is a flower bed with rocks all around it. You just have to be careful as you mow around here, and just weed whack. So that's pretty much what we're talking about. I think the most important thing is, here's a little fireplace to weed whack around. You know, just weed whack, make it look good, but keep the hard surfaces. Like I said, the walks. We have an Airbnb back here. So now I'm on the back of the house. Right here's a back entrance for an Airbnb. So just make sure this walkway leading out to the driveway beside the garage here is all clear. Basically all the hard surfaces are clear, blown free from leaves with that blower before you mow, because that way you can bag them up. Otherwise they just keep blowing around and blowing on everything. So yeah, I think excuse me, I think that's pretty much it. Sorry, there's a little something in the air. But that's the mower. It should be pretty self-explanatory. But again, maybe when you get here, charge it as you're blowing off the driveway and all the walkways and the patio, and then mow, and you can blow it off before putting it back in, and then weed whack, and then do a final blow of the sidewalks after you're done mowing everything. And weed whacking everything, just to get all the grass clippings off the sidewalk. The other thing I do is on the sidewalks, I trim the grass that grows up against the sidewalks, because it just wants to grow out onto the sidewalk. So I run the weed whacker along the edge of the sidewalk and the grass. Nothing crazy. As you'll see, it's not like I have a nice trimmed line. It's more just to keep it from growing out too far on the sidewalk. So that would be the other thing to do. Just to trim it up against the sidewalk. So yeah, I don't know if you have any questions or anything. You can let me know after you watch this. I'm going to be available. You can text me or call me if you're here the first time and you're trying to figure out what to do and how it works. But that should give you a pretty good idea of what we got going on. Basically, just make it look good. Look for fallen tree branches and whatnot to keep it looking nice. Also, Sterling is going to be staying here at the house, because she's going to live here while we're gone, taking care of the Airbnbs for us and just making sure everything's good. So if anything comes up where she needs something, I might tell her that she could give you a call, but she will be around. So when you're here, you'll most likely see her, especially if you're here in the evenings, because she's going to be living here, just taking care of everything. So we had a pool set up right there that I just took down. So that's going to be a big old dead spot, which is too bad, but there it is. But yeah, I should pretty much take care of it. Just make it look good, and I will put money for you in an envelope somewhere, so that way I'm paying you up front for what I think it'll be, and if it takes way longer, or you have to do way more because lots of leaves or something, you can let me know and I can catch you up on the pay. But for now, I'll have cash. Maybe I'll put the cash right in here. little toolbox in there. I'll throw an envelope with cash in there for you. Or I could also Cash App you, but I think I have enough of cash to maybe throw it in there. I'll have to see how much I have. All right, thanks a lot, Jason.